Rukus Avenue Radio.
Awesome.
It's the Raj and Pablo Show, the #1 Bollywood show from Rukus Avenue Radio from LA, London and Mumbai. And guess what? We have fans of these girls for such a long time. They can hit notes that nobody can hit. They look good. They dance. And yesterday, they released a single that is now 3.9 million hits in one day. Yay!
Kriti and Kriti, welcome to the Raj and Pablo Show. Firstly, can you just tell us who's who first?
Yeah, I think that's a great question to begin with. This is me, Sukriti, and that's me, Prakriti. What's up?
Yeah, this is me, Raj, and the other one you don't want to know.
Yeah, well done. Yes, exactly.
I love the names. They're so cool.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, first question we've got to ask you is, Sona Lagda, it's had so many hits already. People are loving it. How are you feeling about it?
Did you guys like it? Did you guys hear it? Are you guys playing it?
It's on repeat. Wait, hold on. I'll play it right now. It's all I've been watching.
Seriously, who's had it on?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's such a feel-good
But yeah,
song.
it feels so good. I mean, this song's literally just a day old, and it's getting so much love, and you know, people are dancing to it already, and yeah, people are playing in gyms and places like that. So I'm just like, that's really good for day one.
And I just tell you,
can I just say, you know, your video, your video looks very colorful. I mean, it kind of took me back to, you know, like, I don't know, it looks like some amazing holiday spot, because we all really want to go on holiday at the moment. Was it fun filming the video?
Yeah. You know, we've shot this song in Chandigarh, and we've been to Chandigarh so many times for some shows, but it always ends up being like one-day visits. And we were there, we ate some great food, the entire feeling of being in Punjab, I'm like, wow. And then we shot it in such good energy and such amazing weather. So, and our amazing director, Satya Dinan, you know, his vibe was all about color. So we did so many colorful setups. So I was like, okay, we're going ahead with this. It's going to be fun.
right, can I ask you, this is a very serious question, right? It's a very serious question. In the video, right, one of you wears blue boots and one of you wears another color of boots. Who chose the colors of the boots? Because they're brilliant.
The boots. Which boots? The blue boots and blue boots. That kind of just happened.
That
kind of happened. I mean, there was really no thought.
That,
I mean, of course, I actually wanted black boots. Like black boots is what I wanted, but somehow this time, this was the one video. We didn't do trials. We didn't do trials with our makeup, hair, nothing. We just literally landed up in Chandigarh. And we've taken it from there, and like zero fittings for the first time.
So you were like, here we are, let's do it. But I mean, you know, singing's kind of been in your family, hasn't it? It's nothing that's kind of just happened.
Yeah, I think talking about our family, obviously, mom's been a music teacher for such a long time. We're Delhi girls. She taught music for so many years to so many kids, not to us. I don't know why, but you know, and my sister, obviously, she's 9 years older, and she was the first professional singer in the family. So we've seen it. Like, we've grown up around the entire atmosphere of music.
So is it, you know, as sisters, right? Are people comparing you to Asha Bhosle and Lata Mangeshkar?
You know, in our school, that used to be a thing that all the teachers would tell us that, you know, one day you're going to make us proud like them and stuff like that. But, you know, honestly, the whole concept and the whole brand and like the whole duo has kind of just happened in the last couple of years. Yeah. Like, I think we didn't really think about it as much as people around us thought. And I mean, we were just twins who wanted to try the same thing. And it just ends up making us really special, because we end up being the only twins. But apart from that, we're also two people who love to sing together. Like, we love it.
So you say you're twins, and obviously you're performing together. And they often say, you know, twins can feel each other's pain. They know what the other one's thinking. So was it categorically you kind of went, we both want to be singers, don't we? We both want to be in this big industry. Let's do it together.
I think when you're in Bombay and when you're like a little girl, like I remember I was 16 or 17. I'm not old, I'm like 25 now, I'm just saying. But when I was 16 and 17, I was just so clueless because, like, at least for me, I wanted to be a pilot and I loved singing. And it just kind of happened. And then, when you're singing for movies, which also happened in the same year for us somehow, in 2015, we both debuted singing for other actresses, but that's when we could only sing alone, right? And I'm singing for one actress and she's singing for another actress, and we're kind of competing with each other also constantly. So we were like, this is fun, but what else can we do? And then luckily now people are so open to independent music, to singles, to artists, to duos, to bands, so we just thought, might as well collaborate. You're in the
Raj and
family.
Pablo have been waiting for years for a global Indian duo to hit the waves. We can't. So crossover, girls. You've got what it takes.
It's gonna happen.
It's got to happen.
And what
Yeah, it's
about
gonna
in terms of Bollywood? Were you kind of like, in terms of working in the film industry, was that exciting? Were you kind of like, wow, or was it, because it's slightly different from doing Hindi pop music? It's very kind of.
Oh, it's very different actually. It's very, very different. It's like you're also in the first place, you're always somehow at the receiving end. So you're expecting a call from a composer. Then, your entire career is about getting that call or waiting for that recording to happen. And which is also fun because it's actually who we are as people, because we're playback singers. That's how we started. But I think times are great now because people have really been open to any other kind of music. And
like I think what she's trying to say is like the consumption of all kinds of music isn't going to stop. Like the mediums have probably changed. Like people switch to indie music now. People switch to independent labels. They don't really wait for a movie to kind of give them songs to dance at, even at a wedding. So people like music at the end of the day. So like then we have some fabulous labels like Viral Originals who actually believe in our music, and
which is very different from Bollywood music, right? Like there are so many songs that would not exactly go in a film, but
they're still
like
commercial.
they're still commercial, but they're still not filmy. So I think Viral just picks on that vibe very well.
But can I just say, you're so understated. You guys know your stuff. I've watched your T-Series acoustic stuff. I've watched things. I've watched your remixes. You guys are brilliant.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
I'm such a big fan.
Before we let you go, you mentioned that like you had your upbringing's been in Delhi. I spent quite a lot of time in Delhi. So at the moment, what's the coolest places to hang out in Delhi? I know the place in Defence Colony, Card Market.
Yes, you're talking about like our favorite places.
Well, I think what's your favorite? Mine's there, and Housecast as well, of course.
Yeah. Lovely. We're pretty handicapped with Delhi actually now.
Yeah.
But Bombay? What do you like in Mumbai? Where do you guys chill out and hang out?
I think my favorite thing about Bombay is like how much everybody hustles here. It's kind of good at times. It makes you want to wake up and work, honestly. Bombay is not the best place to probably eat. That would still be Delhi.
Yeah.
And honestly, like when my family comes from Delhi and I have to show them Bombay, I'm just like, well, what do I really show you here? Like, I don't know.
There are a bunch of
places like, but even then it's like, it's just Bombay.
Yeah,
But
I think for like younger people.
You know what? I actually think the traffic is worse in Bombay. It's worse than Delhi.
Yeah.
I thought the Delhi traffic was bad.
It's really crammed up. Yeah.
But
People
can
are
I
so
just
nice
say-
here. I think that's what makes up for everything.
Yeah.
I think people are really, really nice here.
Well, you
And
know
can
what?
I
You
ask you-
guys have been brilliant, and you're going to be big stars. I'm telling you.
You are big stars.
Thank you so much for talking to us. It's been a pleasure.
And can I just say, you guys are our #1 jury. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very
so
much.
much
Thank
fun
you.
speaking to you guys.
Thank you
care.
so much.
Thank you
Lots
so
of
much.
love. So much.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care and well done. And thank you for cheering us up.
Thank you. Anytime. See you.
Love it.
Rukus Avenue Radio.